Hey everybody, I'm Bob Denson. Today we're going to check out Creedence Clearwater Revival's version of I Put a Spell on You. Now they play it like this with bar chords up here. There's another part where they play it with open chords. I'll show you that. And then there's some other fun parts that I didn't even realize were there until I went to make this video. So check it out. Stick around even if you know this one already. So the first thing that we should check out here are some chord shapes. We've got the open version first up here. E minor. It's like this. Open, 2, 3, open, open, open. Sounds like that. A minor, very similar. Just move your second and third fingers down a string. Add your first finger on string 2. You got string 5, string 1, open, mute. String 6 with the side of your thumb, or just don't play it with your right hand. Then the C. That is your regular C chord. Sounds like that. Mute string 6 with the side of your third finger here. Third finger, second finger, open string, first finger, open string, and then our B7 here, which is quite a handful. The second finger will be stopping string 6 here, as well as playing string 5, of course. Then first finger, third finger, open string, fourth finger. So like that. Now that is the vast majority of the song. There is this other part, kind of like a turnaround, you might say, like a thing at the end of the form, which includes these 4 chords here. So we've got F major 7, which is that one, finger 3, 2, 1, and the open string. And then this D chord here, regular shape. Then we've got G, 3, 2, open, 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 4, and then mute the thick string for A, and then open, then fingers 2, 3, 4. That's how I like to play it, and open. And the A, you could play 1, 2, 3. You could play 1, 1, 1. I've seen 1, 3, 2 before. You do whatever you want. Now, let's talk about the timing. Let's talk about the rhythm, the feel of this song. It is in 12/8. And put simply, that means each beat is in a group of 3, and there's 4 of those beats. So you could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You notice I'm accenting the first of each of those groups of 3. Another way to think of it, though, because who wants to count to 12, is go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so in this way, 12/8 is actually a lot like 4/4. Because you might say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and each one of those is split into 2, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2, etc. Here, instead of that, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so each beat is split into 3 even parts instead of 2. So with that in mind, how are we going to put these two things together? Well, let's start with the easier stuff with the open chords here. You could just play all downstrokes. You could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And again, you could think of it like that. You could also think about it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. And so just to be clear, all of this big, huge, giant thing, or this is the same thing, fits inside of each of these. So you would say all of that for E minor, all of it again for A minor, etc. So let's actually go through all of these chord shapes. So not playing it completely in time, but E minor would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A minor would be the same here. Then we continue E minor for 2. And then here, the next line, this is where you go, you better stop the things you do. 3 and 4. Said, watch out. I ain't lying. 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, that whole part. And then we continue here, E minor, A minor, C. So it is different each line. That is something to keep in mind here. And then here is the only time practically till we get to the fast strumming thing where we are splitting a measure between two chords. So these last two measures would sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. And so this down here is interesting. This is the part that I forgot was even there, honestly. This is B7 to C to F major 7, D, G to A. And what's happening is that they're strumming down up continuously, basically as fast as they can. And the easiest way to describe this theoretically would be if you remember we talked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, each of those numbers now break those into 3, and it's real fast. So yeah, that's the technicalities of how you count it and stuff. You'll see later on how it feels when we're playing through it. Now, let's look at the bar chords. Here are your bar chord shapes. So this is how it's played during the verses. So here we've got the first finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and it's this shape here. Mute string 6. Then A minor, you go to fret 5 and play this shape right here. Then you take that shape, go up a whole step, and vary it just slightly. So 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1 on fret 7. That makes it B7. Then go up to fret 8, put all your fingers back on 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 1. There's C. So E minor, A minor, to B7, to C. Now let's play through the whole form. I'm going to use the bar chords, and here is something that's very important. With the bar chords, it's not this. All those are connected. You want to squeeze and let go. So it's like that. That gives you what's called a staccato or disconnected feel between each of those chord shapes there. So check that out as I do it. That's a lot harder to do with your open shapes. So when the solo comes in, he switches to open chords. Throwing in the occasional upstroke, just why not? So anyway, here we go. Let's play it. Before we keep going, did you know I give guitar lessons? They're online on Zoom. Go to my website and sign up for a free 15-minute consultation today. The link's in the description. All right, let's get back to Creedence Clearwater Revival. So anyway, here we go. Let's play it. I'm going to do the bar chords, all downstrokes. You can play along with me, or you could play the open chords. So 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2. 4 and 1 and 2 and next line, A minor, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, B7, B7, 2 and 3 and 4 and E minor, 2 and 3 and 4, A minor, B7, E minor, 2 and 3, A minor, 4 and B and 2 and 3 and 4 and now it goes to the solo. Now let's just go and fast forward because all of that is the same. Let's start from right here. I'm going to start from right here. We're going to go into this fast strumming thing. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Nice and fast. There you go. So yeah, there's no chance that you're going to be able to count along to how fast that is. It is just basically go as quick as you can. So there you have it, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will see you guys here next week for another long form. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.